Hey guys, so I have a makeup tutorial for you using my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. Yay! I love this palette. It's so beautiful. The colors in here are so fun and bright. I'm doing a look that was in a couple of my recent videos, just a really blurred out purpley brown smoky look kind of thing. I'm also doing this video with Rachel from Glow of Grace. I remember when she first got this palette and I was so jealous of her. I wanted it so bad, and I always go to her channel because she's done a lot of videos on tutorials with it. So I figured, why not ask her to do a little makeup collab with me, because I know she loves and uses the palette all the time. I will link her video down below so you can see another type of look. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and let's get started. Let's get started. So on my face right now, I have my NARS primer. This has SPF 30. It's just a good primer for, you know, camouflaging your pores and that sort of thing. Good even canvas for your makeup. It also is super hydrating too. For my foundations, I first put on the L'Oreal True Match. This is the Lumi. It gives you a really luminous coverage. I'm a little bit tanner right now because I just put on some self tanner last night. So I put some of this on top. This is a Bourjois foundation, the Healthy Mix foundation. On my eyes, I have my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Just make sure you put on a paint pot or any eye primer, because when we're using shadows like this that are super pigmented and some are glittery, you don't want any fallout. Under my eyes, I have my Lancome Under Eye Concealer. This is a waterproof concealer and it just gets rid of everything. Then for my concealer, I use the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in light medium. I just use this on blemishes and that sort of thing. I'm going in with a fluffy brush first, and I'm going to use Habit. I'm just going to put this all over my lid. There are only two matte colors in this whole palette, so definitely a palette if you really like to play with makeup, not something that's just for, you know, day-to-day kind of thing. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush. This is the Sigma E25, and take Rewind, which is a taupey shade. It's a matte shade as well. And I'm going to put this in the crease just to give us a little bit of color. And then you can bring that down towards your lash line too. So next I'm taking Ambush, which is this really pretty shimmery taupe shade, almost bronzy, but mostly brown. And this is my Sigma E55, just a really nice kind of flat shader brush. And I am going to pack this, look how pigmented that is. I barely touched it in the color. And I'm going to put this all across my entire lid, focusing it right at the lash line, like that, and then you just start blending it upward towards your crease. With the excess powder on our brush, I'm going to just sweep this underneath my eye on the outer corner. Next, I'm taking that same brush that we used for Rewind, and I'm going in with Voodoo. This is this gorgeous, deep, vampy purple shade, and just taking a little bit of product first. You can always put on more. I'm going to put this on the outer part of our crease. It can be kind of intimidating when you're going in with a bunch of colors, because a lot of people think they're really unwearable. But what I do is pick one color that you want to use and then match it with a more neutral shade, and just use those two colors and work with them. I'm just blending this back and forth, really working it into the lid and in the crease. I'm taking my Sephora liquid liner, and I'm going to line my upper lash line with this and go straight out with a little bit of a wing. After you have it lined, go in with Lovesick, which is this shimmery black color. Just lining this right on top, just patting it, and this will blend out any mistakes you made with your liquid liner and make it, you can make it thicker if you want to. Just kind of fix it up. Now I'm going to line my eyes with this L'Oreal eyeliner in black on my lower waterline. I usually just go on the outer part of my waterline and then take my liner with that powder on top. And then you can use that to kind of bring that product inward. And then take it on the outside too. Just blend that down. Now I'm going to take some more purple and bring that to our lower lash line. And then I'm actually going to take some Betrayal. Why not? It's this really fun bright color. It's kind of like Stars and Rockets by MAC. And I'm putting that right on the inner part of our lash line. If you want a little more color, you can go back in with that Betrayal, which is a little bit more of that bright purple, and just pop it on right on the center of your lid, and then just work that back and forth. And then I'm going back in with Rewind, which is my matte color, and Habit, those two matte shades, to blend everything together up top. So I put on my mascara. I also cleaned up my brows. So now what I want to do, I don't like using shimmery highlights when I'm using a really bold eye. So I'm taking that Habit color and putting this right under my brow, just so it looks really cleaned up. I'm using a concealer brush, putting this in my inner corner too, and then just right underneath there. I'm just going back in with my brush just to kind of play with it and put a little bit more Habit right in the crease. Ambush, sorry. The darker bronzy color. Now I'm going to warm my face with some bronzer. This is my new Cover FX bronzer. It's awesome. It'll be in my haul video coming up. Just going to buff this in to my face, focusing on the outer part of it. And then for my cheeks, I'm using my Korres Blush Natural. It's so hard to find, I don't know, I think they discontinued it. It's really just a bronzy shade with a little bit of sparkle in it. I like using just a neutral blush when I'm doing a colorful eye. And last for lips, I'm going to use my Viva Glam Gaga 2. And then this is the NYX Liquid Lip Shine in Nude York City. This is everything all finished. Kyla is just my friend today. This is what I've been doing a lot lately. It's so easy. You can just be really messy with it and it'll just look blended out and smoked out. So if any of you were wondering what I was doing with my eyes lately that looks purpley, this is what I've been doing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go to Rachel's channel, give her some love, tell her I sent you there, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Hi!